Welcome back to Behold and Resold. My name is Courtney, and I'm a part-time reseller, so I find things for a low price and then flip them for a profit. And today we have another electronics box from Catchndealz. I love the first one so much that I just had to get another one. So in the first box I got those items listed about a week ago, and I've already sold 6 of the 20, I think it was 22 items, and I'm already $50 past the break-even point. So everything from here on out, the other 16 items, are pure profit. So that's pretty good. Well, I'm hoping for another great box with this one. So let's go ahead and check it out. As you can see, it's already been opened. Well, this thing was delivered last Thursday, which is about 4 days ago, and my wife and I were leaving the next day to go on a camping trip for the weekend. And so I just couldn't stand not knowing what was in this box for the entire weekend. So we went ahead and opened it and looked through it before we left. But since it has been 4 days, I've forgotten probably over half the stuff that's in here. So it'll be a surprise for me again. See if I can get you a little look here at what's on top. Alright, so this first one is a generic, looks like a PS5 controller. Actually, no. Oh, sorry, it's actually a charging stand for 2 PS5s. So again, it's a generic brand, and only about $5. So pretty cheap, but it'll probably sell quick. Alright, speaking of controllers, not PS5, but generic Xbox 360 controller. Still looks packaged, but I'll have to test these out to make sure that they are all working before I sell them. But this is a wired controller, and I think from sold comps that I could find, I could get about $12 for this. Okay, look what we have here, sort of. A pair of AirPod Pros. Apple AirPod Pros. It's actually just a spare box that I have. The ones that were actually in this box, I've already sold. A buddy of mine that I had sold the last AirPod Pros to from the first electronics box had mentioned that he knew someone that was looking for a pair as well. So I've already actually sold the ones that were in here, and I sold those for $150. Alright, and here we have just a pair of generic true wireless earbuds. These are pretty common. There's so many different varieties of these cheap things, but they still work. They're still a good pair of earbuds if you need, a pair. So, like most of these types of cheap earbuds, I could probably get $15 for them. Alright, sticking with the earbud theme, we have a pair of Galaxy Buds 2. So these are they factory sealed? I don't think so. No, they're not factory sealed. And these should sell for about $65. So, not bad. Alright, see something different here. We have a Duracell power mat. So it looks like it's a wireless charging stand, or it's like a wireless charging pad that can charge actually 2 devices at the same time. So that's pretty neat. And that can go for about $8. It's not much, but still pretty decent. Alright, next up we have a Honeywell gas detection BW clip portable single gas detector. So I've never seen one of these before, or even heard of one. So it's just look like this. Has a little clip on the back. I guess you can put it on your belt or something. And I'm not sure exactly who would use something like this, but when I was looking up comps The price actually surprised me. I wrote down about $95. I was seeing some prices as high as a couple $100, but I think when I was narrowing it down to the correct model, I was finding more consistent comps, but there weren't a ton of them out there. So I wrote down at $95. Okay, so here we have a box with no face. Okay, it got ripped off a little bit, but it does have a PlayStation logo on it, and it is, I guess you can see here, it's a wireless controller for PS5. Not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to test this, because I do not have a PS5. The box is pretty beat up. The controller looked still pretty good in there. It's still packaged up, and I mean it looks nice. Like, I don't see any like scratches or marks or anything, so I don't know that it's been used. But I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to test that without a PS5. So maybe I can find someone that I know that actually has one that I can test it with, or I'll just list it and put in the description that it's untested and hope that it works. But it looks like comps are about $40 for it, so pretty good. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, we got an Anker hybrid portable battery and wall charger all in one. So it's basically a wall brick that you can also, as a battery built-in, so you can charge devices off of it or just use it as a power supply. So it looks like that goes for about $20. So far, some pretty good items, and we barely broke the surface, so let's keep going. Alright, so this is a knockoff game system here. It's the Mini Game Anniversary Edition. It looks a lot like the classic Nintendo system. And from my understanding, these things are risky to list on eBay because of trademark infringement from Nintendo, since it's not a real Nintendo. So if Nintendo happens to see your listing, it can get you in trouble with eBay. So I'll probably stay away from that, but I'll probably list it on maybe Facebook Marketplace, and it would go for, so I'll probably list it on Facebook Marketplace for about $20. Another pair of cheap earbuds, another TWS or True Wireless system. I already forgot what it stands for, but another cheapie. I think it's about $15. Alright, here we go. We have a nice little Blu-ray. How about some Tom Cruise and Top Gun? So, still sealed, and it's the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital version. So it is sealed, but it does look like the plastic is torn a little bit. So I think even though it's Top Gun, I believe it's only, it looks like comps put it at about $14. Alright, and it looks like we have a PS3 game, Toy Story 3. It is not sealed, but the disc is in there. Has some scratches, so not terrible. And the manual's there, although it's definitely been used. It's crinkled up a little bit, so case is a little cracked. But $6. I'm sure someone could use it. Alright, here we go. Let's fly like a real bird. I actually got something similar in my Target Toys palette that I got a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago. Different box and different boxing, but it was a pretty fun toy. I think it's still sealed, still factory sealed, so it has never been opened, and it could sell for about $20. All right, let's go ahead and do this one. So here we have a W10 Discover the World camera drone. So it seems like it's a pretty generic brand, but it is still factory sealed. The box is really dirty, so I'll need to clean that off. But it is still sealed, and I was having trouble finding comps on this one, but from what I could tell, the best I could tell, I think I can get about $70 for it. Another great item right there. Here we have a Wavelink USB to HDMI dual display adapter. Doesn't seem too exciting, but if I remember right, it was actually worth more than I thought. So it was actually $35. So that might actually ship for the 4-ounce rate. But all right, next up we have a wireless controller. I forget what the wireless controller was for. Okay, Xbox 360 type or Xbox controller. Just a cheap wireless controller, and it should sell for about $15. So lots of great items in here. Alright, here, yep, another pair of earbuds, a Power Q20 Pro. I love how companies like just put Pro at the end of things to make it sound like it's better. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. And in this case, it's just $15. Alright, and then we have the TP-Link, it's a Wi-Fi router, AX1800 dual band Wi-Fi router. Or, if I remember right, that's what was supposed to be in here, but that is not what we have. Let's see if I can show this to the camera, see if I can pick it up. Is it upside? Yeah, that's right. So if you can read that, you will not see it say TP-Link AX1800 dual band router. It says CenturyLink C3000Z. And so I'm kind of bummed about that. I didn't even look to see how much the router that's supposed to be in here would have sold for. If I look it up before I edit this video, I'll put it up there as well. But I did look up how much this router was, the CenturyLink one, and surprisingly it was still worth $45. So, you know, used, pre-owned condition, still $45. So, not a total loss, but I'm sure the other one would have been able to be sold for more than $45. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, I'm really thinking that I need to get a different camera or something that I'm not limited to the 20-minute timer from my Nikon camera. After it records for 20 minutes, it'll stop recording. And I try to keep track of the time, and I try to make sure that I stop and start the recordings before that happens. But it seems like every single video happens at least once, usually multiple times. So I apologize for that. I'll try to figure something out. So anyway, let's keep going with this box. Alright, let's check out what this big, oh, here we go. Got a top vision portable LED projector with high resolution brightness. I've seen other people get similar ones like this. I don't know if it's the same brand. But I did look this one up, and it looks like I can get maybe $50 for it. Here we go. We got a Bodno full HD webcam. I think typically generic webcams are around $15. Let's see. Yep, this one's no different, $15. Here we go, we got another Blu-ray. It is Sengoku Basara, Samurai Kings: The Last Party, full-length feature film. So it is not sealed. I think inside, like, one clip is kind of busted, so it doesn't hold this in, but it looks like it's 2 discs. And from the best I could tell, it could sell for about $6. Okay, here we go, another generic webcam. I actually got the same exact one in the first electronics box. So that'll be a quick listing on eBay, because all I'll have to do is go into my existing listing, and then change the quantity to 2. So, what do we have here? Oh yeah, The Wire, the complete series. I guess it's a TV series or something. I'd never heard of it. Maybe some of you have. This is all 60 episodes on 23 discs. So it's sealed and everything. So usually that's a good sign. And I found that a sealed complete set like this would go for about $35. Pretty good. Okay, let's go with this one next. Sennheiser HD 450 Bluetooth wireless headphones. So if you remember from the last electronics box, I had a Sennheiser pair of headphones. Those actually already sold, and this is a different model. But again, I'll test it out, make sure it's all working. Actually, it might be sealed. Nope, not sealed. So I'll be testing out to make sure it's working. But if it is, this will go for $90 right here. I like it. Like it a lot. Alright, looks like we have 3 more items left. So let's go with this one, which is another pair of headphones. Monster Mission Bot. I've heard of Monster brand. I don't know if they're known for their headphones or not, but this one is sealed, still in plastic. So again, another great sign. And this only goes for $30, so not a ton of money. So probably not the most high performance headphones, but all right. And then we have NIU. Oh, it's a little battery bank. So it looks like it's a 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank. It has 2 USB ports, charges by USB, 3 amp max output. So pretty nice. Can never have enough power banks. This looks like it's sealed. Yep. Yep, still sealed. So this should go for $18. And last thing, we have an Echo Bee smart camera. So the exterior sleeve is kind of beat up some and taped, but the item itself, you see there, looks like it still has the film and everything on it. So that is awesome. And the other reason it is awesome is that it goes for about $75. And that is all in this box. So what did you think? I'm going to go ahead and get everything back into the box, and I'll be right back with the total for everything. Okay, so I sort of got it back in the box. I don't know, they must hire some puzzle packing maniacs that are just geniuses at getting all these things that fit inside the box. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over some of the details of this box that I believe I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. So this box goes for $200 plus shipping, and they charge shipping. They charge you the exact shipping amount. So instead of charging you a flat fee, they charge you exactly what it costs to ship it. So in this case, it was 26 pounds, and it cost, I believe, $17. So not bad at all. So all in, $217 for this box of electronics. And if you remember, the big ticket item of this box was that set of AirPod Pros. And I've already sold those for $150, so I'm already well on my way to breaking even on this box and making profit. So, and some other notable items, if you remember, were the Galaxy Buds 2 for $65, that camera drone $70, the Sennheiser headphones $90, that Honeywell portable glass gas meter or gas detector was at $95. So the Ecobee smart camera was $75. And those are the higher priced ones, but there were tons of other ones that were, $20, $30, $40. So great box. Really looking forward to getting these listed and start selling them, because they're not doing much good sitting in this box. So the grand total of the potential sales of all the items in this box comes out to be $1,013. That's incredible. So I paid $217. I can sell it for $1,013, so that's almost $800 in profit. Now, will I get that amount for all of the items? No. When I list my items on eBay, I always turn on the feature that I will take offers. And so people submit offers, and I'm not going to take a lowball offer, but I am open to negotiating, and I'll negotiate back and forth with the potential buyer, and if it seems reasonable, I'll take the deal. And especially knowing that I have a lot of room in this box to make profit, I may be more willing to make some deals. So based on the results from the first two boxes that I've gotten from Catchndealz, now granted they were both electronics boxes, but they were both outstanding, and I'm very pleased with them and will definitely be ordering from them again. And in fact, this morning I ordered 2 more boxes from them. I ordered an electronics box, and I also ordered a general merchandise. I wanted to try a different one out. So those 2 boxes come in later this week. But before that happens, I definitely need to get these things listed. One more quick thing that I want to talk about is some ideas that I have for this channel. I've been thinking about recently some different things that I can do for videos instead of just all unboxings, because I know for the most part what I have on my channel are unboxings, which are really exciting, and I love sharing, I love doing them for all of you. But I also wanted to offer some other things that are a little bit different. And one idea that I had was to have a regular video that would showcase things that have sold recently. And at this point I am typically selling at least a couple things a day. Sometimes it's 5 or 6, 7 items a day, sometimes it's 1 or 2, and occasionally I don't get any sales in a day, but that seems to be normal right now, even with people that do a lot higher volume than myself. eBay just seems to be a little all over the place lately. So I was thinking of maybe doing a weekly what sold video where I go over everything that I've sold in the past week. So in that weekly video, I'd be going over the items that had sold in that previous week and giving details like what it sold for, maybe what box or pallet it came from, or if I got it from a thrift store, details like that, and then also how much profit I got from it. I'm still kind of brainstorming through some of the ideas for this weekly video, and in fact I may have actually done the first attempt at that video before this one came out, And if so, I'll go ahead and put a card up here in the corner that will take you right to that video, that we can check that one out. And if not, be looking forward to start very soon. As always, thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe. I didn't really think that I would be at 42 subscribers at this point in my YouTube venture, which has been about a little less than 3 months. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I'd really like to hit the 100 subscriber goal. Let's say about by my birthday, which is May 22nd. So a little over a month away. Let's see if we can do that. Well, I think I've rambled on enough, so I'll let you go. And as always, keep on flipping.